This is day 38, and today it was raining the whole day. It was windy in the morning, not as bad as the howling winds 2 weeks ago, but it was windy. Early morning, you got out of the warm bed and you go and see these winds coming onto your face. It's always a good wake up call. Apart from that, few weeks now, waking up around 4 a.m. and I wouldn't say that it's any painful at all, any time painful at all. I'm loving it. I want this schedule for life. I want to wake up at 4 a.m. What spirituality couldn't do for me, some books and some sort of motivation in kind of life I want has done it for me. I see myself as a public speaker in the future now because there is a lot of creative storytelling just from my life coming into picture. I can, I have listed around 20 topics on which I can give 3 4 minutes speeches, which I am going to do, anyways, because I have 3 or 4 very powerful ones, and I'm waiting for a physical space to open up so that I can go and speak in front of around 100 people. That'd be some experience because these guys are good public speakers, and it should be an experience. Right now, I'm doing almost in front of 60 to 80 people. It's always sitting down on the, in front, like I'm talking right now in front of the screen and talking to the screen and watching my own face. So it'd be good when I am speaking in front of 100 people and I have this nerves coming in. That'd be an experience because I'm writing down stories that I want to share, the lessons that can be shared across. Because last 2 years been quite an interesting time in my life, so that'd be good observations to share with everyone. I'm sure many people must have had a lot of life lessons last 2 years because it was a learning curve for everyone. COVID changed a lot of things. Status quo was disrupted. So a lot of stories coming in next few years. You'll see a lot of dynamics changing because life had stopped for last 2 years, and still it's not certain where we're going right now. It's just we got some vaccines and they're saying you have to get boosters every 6 months. So let's see what how much strength this little 0.15 gram virus has, because it has changed the way we think of life. But yeah, apart from that, a lot of technologies and everything coming in. So for next few, maybe for eternity, life has changed because it's just the way this change was long awaited, and virus has initiated the change. Technology will keep on, pushing this change around, and yeah, be interesting times ahead. Apart from that, I was learning about the skills that we need. I have talked about this before. Future is about public speaking, communication skills, language, marketing, sales, and one more thing is the so a lot of these 5 options that I talked about, they have a lot of nuances to them, a lot of different classifications within these topics. For example, communication, you talk about persuasive communication, you talk about crucial conversations, you talk about not just basic communication. Now I'm understanding, like, these guys have grasped to uh, speak up each sentence, and these are the skills that we have to learn for the future, because there'll be two type of people in the future: ones who are doing the technology, others who are managing, who are doing the technology. And those who are managing, doing people who are doing the technology would be sitting on a different level of communication skills, on people's skill. And then you might have had a third type, which is not, I don't want to speak about that type because um, that would not be a very successful type. That's where time is moving towards the extremes. So preparation is needed, and a lot of people working in IT right now, even people my age working in IT right now, I have seen them, they are exhausted they're not even 30 and they're exhausted. So it's interesting times coming ahead, because whatever 5 years took them to exhaustion, you will see people getting exhausted in 1 year, 2 years. The reason is, I have talked to a lot of people working in the IT industry, and everyone says the same thing, that the way things are changing in the IT industry, they have to learn every 6 months. A new language is coming up, and we're not far from the day that every single day there is a new language being developed, because so much intellect, so much brains are working on in this industry, that they are disrupting it each quarter now, and it's going to go faster than current scenarios. With the COVID has played its game now, so you see another 2 years you'll see people, be highly intelligent people be like doing IT and this and that freelance jobs, because that's where the work is heading to. Gig economy. That's the term to use. You know how Uber uses the gig economy, or you want to call Uber Eats, Uber, or Airbnb. The networks is the key. So yeah, look out for networks. Join some networks, and do your own kitty catty parties, because that's where the life is moving. The reason is, it's just getting very important for people to interact with each other, and they are finding meaning in doing things as a network. And until unless we don't understand this, it's not a very fruitful way to look at life, because networks are going to drive the future. Even as an individual, if you want to do something, you have to have a network. You have to have been part of a network, so that you can display those skills and do something for yourself. So looking forward towards this interesting future. And just because there's been a little bit of laziness in this video, that's because I woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning, and I went to work, and then I had this meeting with the consultants, as I said. So a little bit off. Although I usually wake up at 4 a.m. and I don't have tiring work. I do my schedule. Today it was 4 a.m. and then just within 1.5 hour I had to go to work and start. So yeah, a lot of physical work over there. So yeah, I'll just go and sleep. Thank you.